in Czech Republic, we went to the farm and they had all these products. They make cookies, they have their own wheat, they grind it, pure wheat, cookies and things. So yeah, the farmers here would definitely be healthy, but everybody's brought up with their little iPhones and iPads and computers. Now what they're going to do on the farm? They can't live without these things. Now the youth, I see. You go to the college, everybody's, they all have this attention deficit because they can't get away from their little, even in the class. My son, he went to the college, he said, everyone's on the iPhones. And he was good when he first started going to college, and afterwards he started getting like the others. He said, yeah, I'll just do my computer thing while I'm in class. But, yeah, in one place last year they were saying we want to give CDs to the students, and then one student said, CDs are out. You have to give a link to YouTube, or something like that. And the whole college, like I have one friend who just went back to college, and she said she's doing very well in the courses, but they're expecting you to know all this complicated computer stuff in the class. And if you don't know that, then you fail, You have to know PowerPoint. PowerPoint I got, but they want so many other things, like web design. So it's not the way it used to be. Yeah, I go to the airport, I see families, family life at the airport. Mother, father, 2 kids. They each have their own little phones and they're playing games or texting, whatever it is. Yeah. Indians too. And the train, you go on the air conditioning, which is a little higher classes. Mother, father, boy, girl, they all have their own little phones to play with. They don't talk to each other anymore. It's really, everybody, even the poorest rickshaw has a phone, mobile cell phone in India. You call up for the rickshaw. I call up my massage lady. I call up my cook. They all have phones, yeah.
Prabhupada didn't, as far as I heard.
We didn't have cell phones in those days.
Oh,
yeah. We didn't even have regular phones in those days.
The young boy, he doesn't know.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Do you know what phonograph records are?
Photograph records?
No, these big records that you play and there's a needle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was ancient.
He saw in the museum.
I saw
in the museum.
I saw it on movies.
In the movies of the 50s and 60s. It's hard to imagine life without these things.
There's also Prabhupada didn't like regular phones.
He didn't like regular phones. He said it's just a disturbance, always ringing, always disturbing. In India, we just say, come in. Somebody just comes. They don't phone you. They just said, we have open door, open window, open philosophy. You just come. Yeah, but yeah, we didn't have anything. We didn't have internet. Now, one day without internet, and I'm like, because I have to make my tickets, travel, all these things, and internet. I mean, that's how it is now. Yeah.
You say we have the farms, we have so much places, but nobody knows how to live there.
Yes.
But it is quite easy. Can we not make the courses so the city devotees can learn to live on the countryside?
The thing is,
buy courses.
Yeah, it's a good idea, but will you go there and live on the farm? This is the point. Nobody will live on the farm.
Yes, we will.
I mean, nobody will go there. Devotees won't go and live and plow the field and do these things. Yeah?
I will do that if I'm told to do that.
Oh, well, okay, so you can make one farm here. Of course, I heard we have a little farm in the city. That's good. Yeah, so, well, farm project, yeah, I think there is maybe some project will happen like that in the future. And here we have somebody ready and willing. Yes?
I was just thinking about the farm project we have in Australia, in the northern part of Australia, in North New South Wales, New Govardhan.
New Govardhan, oh, that's beautiful.
I've been going there for like 25 years, and it's only now that, except for the very, very beginning, when it was really, people were into it, devotees were into it, it's taken like 25 years basically to get to the point where it's probably one of the most functioning, I was told, farming communities, and the people actually doing the farming are not the devotees.
They're not devotees.
But they've got like a retreat area for backpackers and woofers. There are
woofers.
travelers that work for free for prasad and all that. And you know, people didn't like it at first because hey, they're not devotees, they're not following the principles. But when I was there, here they were in a group chanting Hare Krishna, they were getting prasadam, they were becoming interested and getting a short program about Bhagavad Gita. And it's the best I've ever seen in 25 years, this place now. And that's been going up and down. And also devotees are maturing and accepting that there are other ways of doing things than what we originally thought. So just allowing these people to come and do it, they actually can enjoy the deities and do service just to the deities while everyone does the hard work. If they're not, because they just simply weren't inclined to do farming work. And it's a good balance if you have that people that want to live a more sattvic lifestyle but aren't farmers.
She has an example, I think, one of her friends just now, right? She told one of her friends about Almvik's farm. And she came and volunteered to take care of the cows. So, and she came back, and when she saw her friend next time, her friend said, Haribol! Yeah, not a devotee. So, yeah, we need to make the farms and then invite these people who are they're like travelers. They call them woofers. What's the exact name?
No, but
yeah, it means like association of people who work on the farm or something.
Yeah, they work 4 hours a day.
Volunteer, something volunteering, something
Some volunteer, working on the farm. So they come and they go
around the world like that and work.
Yeah, they just work for food and a place to stay. And they do your work for free, farming for you. Yeah, well, if you want to have a farm, then you have to do it.
Krishna was a farmer.
That's right, the original. Well, Krishna took care of the cows and Balaram was plowing. That's why he has the plow. Yes, he did the agricultural side. Yeah, the original was Krishna. And now they have done studies that people, they put mental patients next to cows to associate with the cows because it calms them down and makes them peaceful. Cows are in the mood of goodness. And I saw a really funny thing on Facebook. The scientists are trying to study, there's this community in America called the Amish. The children are so healthy, they don't get sick. And they're thinking, well, maybe it's because they're always playing in the dirt and they're used to it, and that's why they don't get sick. And they're always with the cows. But actually, they don't get vaccinations. That could be a reason why they don't get sick. But, I saw they're putting mental patients with the cows.
Imagine it took so many years to figure that out.
And they are out of technology also.
What's that?
These Amish are out of technology.
The what?
They're not
Amish.
using technology.
No. They have bicycles, they have horse and carriage. They don't, we see them in some places I visit, they ride they're only on bicycles. They don't use, and they have organic, of course.
Build their own houses.
Yeah, they do everything themselves. They're very, and they're, like Christian based. They're a religious group. And
They have television shows following people going to the Amish people, apparently, and then they get these young youths get to stay there and work just as the Amish do, and it's like a transformation for them. They go back to their normal lives, but they're instilled with certain values which are kind of lost in modern society, and which is why they're doing these kind of shock tactics. By sending teenagers to the Amish. I mean, it's people are getting interested in
simple living.
Now.
Yeah, farms. That Varnashram means farms, actually. That's Varnashram. That's how you do Varnashram. Cows, farms. That's where you see it. It all begins with the cows and protecting the cows. And having and growing Any other questions? Yes?
I just had one small question. You mentioned that during this in the Prabhupada Samadhi, his lectures are always playing.
We
Or
used to
was-
be,
Yeah,
not now.
but is it how do you understand Srila Prabhupada's classes or lectures or like conversations? Is it in the same way with the deities that then sometimes you can actually get a glimpse of the presence of the personality there? It's not just a
Of course,
static
especially
representation.
if you're a pujari. If you're serving them, then you can get, you feel the personality of the deity. If you do service, then that's the way to, I mean, you can stand and look. That's kind of more like that first rasa, shanta rasa. It's kind of looking nice, but that's also good. Then when you do service, then that's dasya rasa. More, and then you get more there. And if you're like responsible, like we were pujaris, then more like vatsalya, oh, we have to protect the deities, we have to feed them, we have to take care of them. And other rasas, friendship.
It's asking if it's similar if you're listening to Prabhupada's lectures. If it's similar like Prabhupada can manifest in...
Oh yeah, no difference. Oh, is that the question? I didn't get it. Sorry. Okay, yeah, of course. There's no separation. There's no separation. The vibration is the same of the lectures. Yeah, it's the same. And not only the lectures, you go and pray to Prabhupada. And if you remember him a lot, then he may come in your dream and give you darshan, give you instructions.
Now when you found your services and like this and then the separation from Srila Prabhupada, do you feel that his nearness, do you feel Prabhupada's presence same way or of course on different?
No, it's different.
How is
You feel, the more you serve, the closer you feel. So now, when he was here, I did not feel so close. I was more like scared, awe and reverence, really scared to go in front of him. Sometimes in his room, and I would just be really nervous, but now I feel more relaxed and more able to understand him, his mission, his mood, by studying his books, understand him as a person. Of course, hearing all the lectures, conversations, and then reading over and over and seeing new things every time. Main thing is to apply it to your life, and then you see how it really works. He's always present. In different ways you can access that presence. Any other questions? Okay, Java goes to Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada, Keith.
But